So to open up our laptop, we're of course going to be using our iFixit kit. We're going to grab the PH1 bit. We're going to turn our laptop all the way around, and we're going to remove 4 screws. The screws on the top, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4 at the bottom. That comes completely out. Now, I always like to start from the back of the laptop. That way I can get a little bit of a grip with my fingers. Try to work my way around one of the corners first. So let's see if we can get a little gap there. There's a gap. There we go. And we're gonna work our way around the back. Just be very gentle, be very patient. It doesn't take much to get the clips out. You just have to be very careful with it. We're gonna use our fingers again to kind of pry at it. Try to get this corner off. There we go. Now that we have it loose, we're gonna see if it actually flexes a bit to see if the clips just come out. They don't seem to be coming out, so we're gonna be using our little guitar pick. There we go. Now we're going to the other side. Be very, very, very gentle, be very careful. We're gonna put a little bit of pressure with one hand. We're gonna stick our pick in the gap and then just pop the clips out. I'm gonna set it down now, and we're gonna continue doing this towards the front. There we go. There we go. There's going to be a clip towards the middle where we have to get that out too. There we go. So keep that in mind. There's always going to be a clip in the middle on most HPs that you have to kind of like shimmy it out, and then it should all just come out easily. All right, so we're actually in the laptop now. Let's take a quick look at what we have here. We, of course, do not have upgradable RAM on this system. This system comes with 16 gigabytes of built-in RAM, so you don't see anything inside here that can actually let you change the RAM. We're going to take a quick peek under this tape so you can see. There we go. See, there's literally nothing there. And of course, that is the heatsink that goes to the Snapdragon CPU. The only thing that you can actually upgrade in this system is going to be your NVMe SSD, which is located right under this heat shield right here. But before we do anything, as I always say, unplug your battery, because you never know, you might drop something in there while there's power onto the laptop and it could fry the entire board. So we're gonna peel back this sticker as gentle as we can, trying not to rip it. And that will reveal the battery connector. We're gonna take 2 fingers, your fingernails, and put them on the sides of this plug. There's gonna be 2 little clips here, 1 and 2, so where you can latch onto, and then just pull towards you, and then shimmy, and then it should come right out. So yes, please do not work on any laptop unless you unplug the battery first. It's just to prevent any type of damage or any accident. So for the NVMe SSD shield, we're gonna be taking it out by removing 1 and then 2 screws there, 1, 2. We're gonna be using the same bit for this, so you don't have to change it. And they should easily be able to come out. We're gonna take our pick or your fingernail, whichever one is easier for you. Pry on one side of it and the other. There we go. And it should be stuck on just slightly, just because there is going to be a thermal pad actually adhered to the SSD. Your SSD is as easy as just lifting it slightly, not too much, or else you're gonna crack it, and then pulling towards you. Hey, we got it. So this is a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD that comes in here. We're going to be replacing this with a 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. And for this one, we're going to be using a 2 terabyte Gen 4 VanSunny NVMe SSD. And before you ask, yes, it has to be a one-sided NVMe SSD. As you can see, the original one came out. There's nothing on the other side. All the chiplets are actually on one side. Same thing with the new one that you're putting in, has to be on one side, because there's not a lot of room here for another type of NVMe to go in. So keep that in mind. And then to insert this back in, you just align the little notch with the little divider that's right there, and you insert it straight. Make sure that you keep it at a slight angle, and then wiggle it back in. All right, once it's aligned, now you're gonna put your shield right back on the way that you took it off. So it's gonna be sitting flush, and you'll be able to hear a little clip, because there is a clip there that actually holds it down. There we go. And of course, put the screws that you took out right back where you got them from. And before you forget, make sure that you reconnect your battery. That is very easy to do. Just go ahead and line up. You see those little grooves that are right there? There's gonna be little areas here that match. Line those up. And then just give it a little push until there's no gaps seen on those areas there. Now you just put your sticker back on, and you're ready to close it. Now to close the laptop, work in reverse. Make sure that you put in the front of the laptop first, since those have little hook clips. Hook those into the front, lift it up a bit, and see if you can get them in like this. There we go. Work your way around, all the way through the front. Now you're gonna work your way around the sides. And I like to do one side first because again, it's gonna be a lot easier if you do that. Then go all the way to the other side again. Make sure that there are no gaps and make sure that you get the back of the laptop all the way in. There we go. And before you check for the gaps, give it a little push like you're giving it CPR. There's that little clip right there. Make sure that there's no gaps. Go all the way around your laptop. Now put in the screws where you got them from. Now, of course, that was the hardware portion of this upgrade. If you're interested in the software portion, like cloning your NVMe to the other NVMe, make sure that you check out our Macrium video that I'm going to leave in the description below so you can easily learn how to clone your original NVMe onto your upgraded NVMe. All right, everybody, I hope that this was very helpful in demonstrating to you how easy it is to upgrade the SSD on the Omnibook 5. If you found this helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll also be leaving links in the description below so you can easily find this laptop if you're interested in checking it out yourself, as well as a few compatible NVMe SSDs in case you already own the laptop and actually want to upgrade it yourself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.